Alright guys, I was just tagged by Outlaw Edge Blade Works on my 3 favorite bushcraft knives, and quite convenient timing because I've been working on a project, so this will be the first time anyone's got to see the finished product. So let me adjust the camera and I'll be right back with you. Alright guys, this is my 3 favorite bushcraft knives. Got a measuring tape here, I'll show you the specs. This one is an extremely inexpensive knife Gerber made. Now, I've had this knife since 2002, I believe, and in 2005 I carried this on me the whole time I was in Iraq. This was mounted in my body armor right on my chest, and it was a kind of a, if I needed it real quick, cut a seat belt, cut something, whatever, protect myself, I had this on me. Sheath is extremely cheap, but I just love the shape of the blade. So you guys can see that real well. I like this little, I can't remember what it's called, and I love the way the shape of the handle is. So when I grab on it, it fits my hand perfectly, and my thumb fits perfect right there. This I think was maybe 15 bucks, and I took the grinder to the back, throws sparks. It is a thin blade, and I'm pretty sure it's a flat grind with a secondary bevel, but I've had this knife for a really long time. I can get it razor sharp, and I just really like this knife. It's never let me down. Let me show you specs here. Alright, we have cutting blade is 3.5 inches and overall 8.5. So there's that. My second knife would be the one that you have recently seen me get in the trade from Mize Custom Knives, and it is the Kentucky Woodsman by Dave Mize. Flat grind. Just a gorgeous knife in my opinion. Has white liners, forest green, G10 stabilized scales, loveless bolts. You guys see me do a pretty good torture test on this thing right after I got it. Loving this knife. So, specs, sorry. Cutting blade is 4.5 inches, overall 9 1/8. So there's that one. Another, and it's what is it? It's a thicker, much thicker blade. I can't remember it. I did the specs on the previous video. One of the things that I did to this, as I did what's called cooking the leather. It's the way that in medieval times they made armor out of leather. Basically, I just stuck it in boiling to really hot water. It makes it really soft, but then once you put the knife in there, shape it around it, then it makes it hard. So that thing ain't going anywhere. Be careful with this because it does shrink the leather quite a bit and change the color of it. As you can see, my belt loop got a little mangled. Still works, not quite as nice as it was when I first got it, but the sheath is crazy hard, and the knife is not coming out of that thing. It used to slide right out, not anymore. So now the next thing I want to show you. This is the knife I just made. This is my first whack at making a knife, custom bushcraft knife. As you've probably seen in my last video of me cutting it out of a lawnmower blade with a plasma cutter, working it over with a grinder, heat treating it. I finally got the scales on and got it cleaned up a bit. So the specs on this are overall length is 9 inches, and cutting blade is 4.5. So let me get a little closer to the camera, give you guys a more better look at it. Alright, so I used poplar, and then I stabilized it. Used these pins there, but they have a groove cut into them so that it is a friction fit, or it gets up really tight fit on it. And then after I got all that done, I also went over all of that wood with a couple coats of oil. Now here is the blade. Now you see right here this little notch, I got a little too close with the torch when I was heating it up for the heat treat, but I don't really mind, it adds a little character. And hopefully you can see that. I don't know how well my lighting is right there on that, but I was able to etch my symbol into the side of the blade. Has more like a convex grind at the drop point. And then I wanted to leave all the markings from the heat treat on. I wanted it to look kind of rough, and it looks almost like a stone to me. I really like it. Turned out really nice in my opinion. I also left marks on there on the side of the blade. And then I did a hidden lanyard hole. When I tried grinding out that on my scales, it didn't line up just perfect, but yeah, you live, you learn. And I put a piece of deer hide leather through there, so I have a working lanyard. And again, I left some of my marks on there. I wanted it to be rough. Now I made this out of a lawnmower blade, and I'll have another video up of the making process. But just wanted to let you know, as tagged by Outlaw Edge Blade Works, and I would like to pass this tag on. Let me get this camera going. Alright, so I'm tagging a buddy over at TACHILL. Let's see what your 3 favorite bushcraft blades are. Central Wisconsin, what was it? Edible, Wild Edibles, Central Wisconsin, tagging you. And let's see, one more. How about let's see, how about 7th Spring? Pretty sure I'm a new subscriber to his channel. TACHILL sent me over there to him, so I'm doing a tag and a shout out. Go check him out. He doesn't have a ton of subscribers, but you know, all these channels are great channels, great guys. So check them out, see what they're doing, and you know, I'd love to hear your feedback too on this this knife I made. Tell me what you think about it. You know, got any suggestions, tips, comments? I'll do a torture test, so to speak, of it not too long from now. And also, you know, it's kind of cool. I was working on some of the project at work. You've probably seen that in my video when I had lunch or a break or something. And my boss said, hurry up and get yours done so you can make me one. I'll buy it from you. So, sounds like I might already have my first sale. But hey, let me know what you think, guys. There's some good quality knife makers watch this type of stuff, and you know, a lot of you guys that I'm subscribed to or subscribed to me, you know, value your opinions, I value your thoughts and your comments. You know, you're a good group of knowledgeable guys, so I just love to hear what you think about it. I just love the way it fits in the hand, and feels real good. I have about my Minwax was about 15 bucks, and I think I spent about 10 bucks on the epoxy and the wood for the handles and everything else I had. So just put in some work. Alright guys, check out those folks I tagged. Looking forward to seeing your 3 favorite bushcraft knives, and you know, if you got a little story behind them, let us hear it. Thanks for watching. God bless.